Hi. No special intro, miss. Just doing configuration and th- there's even more. There's even more. Oh, depth of field. I like depth of field in games. Depth of field in images is nice because it's focusing effect. It makes stuff that's not in center, not in the focal point, blurred out. Which draws your eye on images, but in a game, you can be focusing on any part of the screen, and depth of field can make that blurred. So you can't actually see what you want to see. That's why I don't like depth of field. Oh, that's totally fine. Also, this is a very large install. I forget how large Shadow of War Mordor is, but Shadow of War is 102 gigabytes. 102! That said, I cleared out some space on my hard drives, so... just drives. So I moved this onto my soft state drive, so load times should be a non-issue. Like, it should be my CPU and GPU that are bottlenecking the game and not my drive. It's soft state. I don't know if I want to do this. I have 16 gigs of RAM. And I haven't really maxed that out at all, but I know there's some stuff that can consume a lot of RAM, mostly browser. And, yeah, well, enable that. I probably have to start this with admin, don't I? Yeah. Unfortunate. As you can see, it was very, very fast. Yeah, this is all just UI stuff. There's so many things you can toggle off. And then... No, it's borderless. I want it to be full screen. Looks like that didn't quite... whatever. They have dynamic resolution. Like, this is a rare find in games. So what this does is basically it will actually lower the resolution of the image in order to maintain the frame rate. So instead of dropping frames, you drop pixels, which... it depends, honestly, on how much the resolution drop is, because on both ends you can get that unplayable, but... I one qualm with dropping resolution in a single-player game is that I assume that stuff is still tied to frames in a way that game time is. Even if it's not actually coded to frames, that if there's a frame pause, or like if frames drop below a certain point, the game will slow down in order to accommodate for the fact that you have low frames. I'm assuming it will do that. Because of that, that's why I'm not going to use dynamic resolution. But if it doesn't slow down and I actually miss information, then I may turn this on. There's this stuff. This is what I was in before. I don't know, honestly, about this. Seems like I already auto-configured for me. It is pretty high. It's a 2017 game, so it's kind of on the edge of what the 970 could do comfortably. The other thing that really got me was the fact that there's a freaking benchmark. Yeah, there's a benchmark right here, and I just out of the box I was getting 50 to 60 frames. The low end was 52. High end was like 61. So already I'm getting good frames out of the box. I mean, I have a 144 hertz monitor, so it'd be best if I could get to that, but the 970 can only push like decade-old games to that limit. Modern games, I'm just happy if I can get 60. I'm very displeased if we go under 30. Motion blur in some games I've seen actually like disabling this increase FPS by like 5 or more. And I'm very on the fence with it. I don't know if I like motion blur or not. I don't dislike it, but anti-aliasing is pretty big. I always max that out. Just because if I don't, and things start getting even a little bit pixelated on the edges, even if I don't consciously pick it up, my eyes are getting strained, and within an hour it will hurt because they're so bloodshot. So anti-aliasing just all the way, all the time. I like high quality shadows, because then I can actually use the shadows for information gathering. Whereas that tends to happen in games still. Okay, I'll keep it on medium. So there is ultra for some of this stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, looks like it actually does. They probably fine-tuned it for 60. They really just sped up the combat, though. I don't know if they just, like, reduced the got rid of the slow-mo, or if they just made the animations faster. Both would have sped it up. I've got headphones on, but I'm just listening for the difference. Let's just stick with headphones. I don't hear too much of a difference. Yes, subtitles should always be on. I also learned recently that Monolith Studios, the guys who made this series, also made Fear, which is another highly acclaimed game from like mid to early 2000s. It's also on my wish list. Gosh, the studio puts out some great games. I need to apply that. Gosh, that's just nice to listen to. I don't know how I'll go with controllers. What I'm using is a third-party custom one that is X input, so games will read it as an Xbox controller, but the button layout is that of the DualShock series, because I am oh so used to having the twin left stick and D-pad switched, as you see on the graphic right now. Because having the D-pad above the stick just facilitates claw grip so much more. You can like You can keep your thumb on the stick and use your index to use the D-pad, as opposed to the Xbox controller where you have to just kind of quickly flick your thumb from the stick to the D-pad. You can't do things as finely there. I don't use a DualShock because the wired connector that Sony made for the DualShock 4 is absolutely shite. Okay, it's not absolutely shite, but it's pretty bad. It's really small, so it doesn't actually fit the entire connector inside of it, which means if you just jiggle it a bit, it disconnects. That's why I don't use the DualShock 4 anymore. And initially when I got it, I hated it because, like, the grips are way different from DualShock 3. Because DualShock 3 has these small little stubby handles. And I guess to the average person that's uncomfortable, but for, like, me, it's like the perfect size where I can just press my palms kind of together, and that's enough to support the controller without it rotating or anything. So I can very easily do claw grip or any kind of grip that I want. So I don't need to use my fingers at all to support it. I still have DualShock 3 controllers, and I have not been using them, and I can't say I have a good reason as to why not. I think the real reason I end up doing it is because just updating with the times, update your hardware, you know? New console generation, new controllers and all that, but if Steam's DualShock support extends back to DualShock 3, then it's probably best if I just pick DualShock 3 at this right now. And someday I'll follow through on that statement and actually plug my DualShock 3s back in. Today is not that day. Some fine control. So I'm gonna leave this on default for now, but this is something I may end up adjusting a lot at the start. I think I've done that before, where I adjust things by small increments, test them out, and adjust by a small increment again. Dead zone's really nice to have an option for. Yeah, description says the dead zone is just... There's directional dead zones, but there's also a central dead zone. The central dead zone is just, you have to tilt it to a certain angle before it actually registers your input, and it's tilted. And then there's a directional dead zone so that you can walk forwards in a straight line. Because you might, in actuality, maybe the stick might be a little bit off to the left or right. With the dead zone, it's just treated as straight forwards. It does reduce the amount of angles you can go forwards at, because you have to move it farther to left or right in order to actually change your angle to fine control, but it does mean you can go straight pretty easily. Ooh, this will be a great setting. I'll keep assist on because I'm going to be using a gamepad. Alright. Flying mounts confirmed. Hey, so, but just doing setup. Oh. For now I'm doing setup. It's start game eventually. I don't know, I'm pretty used to holding, and I'm not that fatigued by holding down the trigger. The toggle is generally better for this type of stuff. I'll stick with what I'm used to, though. The heck is a Hydra ID? I don't think I'll look at that, though. I'll run a benchmark again. It's So the low average I saw was 52, and the high was like a 61. Just out of the box. This is well-oiled game. I wonder what I did though to drop the FPS. Maybe it's full screen. Which is weird, because you usually get higher FPS in full screen than borderless. To disable depth of field, I turned on preloading high maps. So that's just about load times, and I've got this on a soft state drive, so load times are a non-issue. The rest of it just left as is, so I guess the only big change was full screen then. Again, full screen should increase FPS over borderless. There was the 1.1 patch with Sephiros, but beyond that, I haven't really done much of anything with it. I've mostly just been enjoying my free time and playing games like a well-earned vacation and rest. Yeah, this seems similar frame rates. One lower on that average. Or is it two? No, one. I'm curious how I got the 52 earlier. To the cap? Oh yeah. Because I've put in 5 months into those mods, there's no sign of the Dark Playground. I played the Ultra Kill demo earlier today. It's like about 20 minutes, but I played through that like 6-7 times. I really look forward to the game. I just hope I have cash to buy it when it comes out. You know what? Try turning that on. And then getting rid of the limit. It's honestly toggling two things, and that's kind of a bad habit of mine, is that whenever I try to fix an issue, instead of tweaking one thing and checking it, I tweak two things at a time. They're educated guesses on what they aren't just randomly two things. If I have to do things randomly, I do it one at a time, but when I have educated guesses, I tend to do two at a time. So I never quite know which one actually fixes my problem. Alright, let's see how low res it gets trying to keep things at 60. Ultra Kill. I linked it in Town Square. It's This is supposed to be Shadow of War, but given it's 20 minutes, I guess I could do a playthrough of it if you really want me to. Just to see it, because the demo's out, not the full game. It's going to be a while before we get the full game. Honestly, I do see a bit of a loss of detail, but nothing too bad. So I'd have to be paying real close attention to notice a loss of detail while in motion. And we're getting that solid 60. Actually, 63. It's like Ultra Kill is like a retro aesthetic Doom Eternal with a Devil May Cry-esque scoring system. So it's really replayable. Like really, really replayable. Do you want to see it? Alright then. Alright, this one's going to be mouse and keyboard. No promises on how good I am. It depends on if I get in the zone or not. The first boot is actually pretty awesome, and I'll show that, because you can actually... Yeah, so if I don't know if I should do the recalibration. I'll skip it this time. Yeah, so you get health by just showering the blood of your recently killed enemies. There we go. Oh, this is super duper fun. As I mentioned, I played this. That was about 20 minutes long, all told. I played this thing for like a bit over an hour already. There we go. There we are. One of the things I kind of learned is that if you punch at the same time you fire a shotgun, it's just a huge explosion. timing right anyways. There we are. I learned it because I noticed you can animation cancel stuff by punching. So I tried to go on like point blank shotgun, animation cancel, and just explosions all the time. Yeah, there's like, if we count variants, there's 5 guns in the demo. So there's your revolver, which has a piercing shot, and then the alt mode is a coin flip, where if you hit the coin in midair, then the shot gets deflected into nearest enemy's weak point. So like auto headshots, if you can hit the coin. And the more coins you have in the air, it will ricochet between them and build up power, so it's a stronger shot with the more coins you can flip. It's pretty hard to hit in the moment, but it's so satisfying. Then we got the shotgun, which lets you fire basically a grenade launcher. The longer you charge it, the farther it goes. And the other one is pump action, where every pump loads another shell into the barrel until you get up to 4 shell. Actually, you know what? Instead of explaining this, I have this. Right here. Wall fire charge, 3 hit beam, wires cooldown. It doesn't even apply, it pierces through enemies. Marksman. As I had said. And we have the shotgun. Just impact grenade. Pump charge. I've seen some videos of using the overheat on the pump action to good effect, but I haven't used it much in my own playing. Yeah, the nail gun, we don't have a variant of it in this demo, but it's pretty dang good. Yeah, it kinda is. You actually, as you can see, you buy stuff with here using the points you get at the end of your levels. The better you do, the more variants you can get. I didn't see the point total go down when I bought stuff though, so I guess it's just you need a certain amount of points overall. You don't have a cyber grind or enemies. That's a demo. headshots. Alright, I forgot I had to dash. Ah, there he is. And there you're not. Yeah, so you can punch projectiles back at them. It's really strict timing though, so I don't really have it down. That's why I generally don't do it. That's what I assume is going on with the shotgun, is the fact that I'm just punching my own shells with projectiles. Good about my own evasive stuff. Yeah, let's see. But I think I'm punching. There we go. Oh yeah. This game's already fun as fuck. Yeah, the demo's out on both itch.io and Steam, so go and get it after stream. And you have the CPU to spare. Oh, I missed it. That's the fun thing to do. Oh. Oh, that's just a miss. There we go. Really, still alive. I don't know. I don't know if your PC could run or not. Because it is pretty low on this is... There's actual, like... I don't use it, but... Where was it? Graphics. Yeah, like the... Did that change? I don't think it applied. But there's often stuff to make it look like a PS1 game. Like an actual PS1 game. Yeah, other performance settings. So you probably can get this to work on your PC. And then there was assist stuff too. Like slowing down the game speed, apparently. No, there is a Linux version on it. On itch.io, there's a specific one for Linux. No, not quite enough. Hey. Can't get my timing right. There we are. Oh, hello. Yeah, I linked to itch.io. I'm in Town Square. I missed that. There we are. Oh. I don't know if I've gotten a P on this before, but yes. So there's two ways through here. There's this way. And then there is... this way. Whatever. I blew myself up. not on point with weapon swapping, I'll say that. Sure about that. That's a complete miss. Yeah, we have a pretty high jump. Wall jump. Also do a dash jump too, which is pretty neato. Into the twister. Wrong way. Hello. Ah, not quite. There we go. Oh, hello there, Secret. Not quite. As you can see, you can do things pretty simply. Not stylishly, though. Ooh, that felt pretty good. There we go. That's in the demo. I have no fucking idea how you can do this in under 10 seconds. There has to be a secret route somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So that's Ultra Kill. Oh, I enjoyed it too. Really enjoyed that. And I'll keep it for optimized for 60. And cap 144. And we'll stay borderless because there's only 1 frame difference. And let's get actually started. Oh, hello. Multiple campaigns yet again. Oh. Permadeath, I see. Let's do the main campaign. They play on Nemesis. This Shadow of Mordor, while it was fun in a similar way to how Ultra Kill is fun, where it's just styling on your enemies, it was also generally easy. unlike Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is... it's interesting. Because you take a lot of damage from everything in Ultra Kill, but you also heal by showering in their blood, so oftentimes the most optimal play is to just go point blank, blast them in the face so you get all that blood on you to heal. Weird. Alright, Nemesis sounds like it. Gravewalker seems like they just inflate the stats, and Brutal is everybody's stats are up. I'll try Nemesis. I assume I can change this later on, but oh well. Hopefully it's not like Doom Eternal, where Eternal's normal is like Doom 2016's freaking nightmare. By the way, I have that game now, because it was on sale. For $6.
I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your kin.
Perhaps that pain was what nets us.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger. How do you answer?
Talion, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past. Nothing can be changed.
We must leave this place. We can go now.
Not too late. You know what it is.
Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Take care too.
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
Wraith! Where are you?
So we lose Celebrimbor.
He calls your name.
Celebrimbor.
Talion. Talion.
I will find you.
Nothing here but shadows and death.
Need to keep quiet.
Talion. Talion.
Oh, a bit too late to get that
These
entry.
orcs are preparing for war.
What was that? Yeah, famous last words.
Oh, they're faster. They're totally faster.
This place gives me the creeps.
A little rougher because of that, but that better gameplay functionality is more important than looking good. Saw a stealth kill notification.
Find who did this. Probably still around. Never know what you'll find here.
Wait, leave behind. Behind what?
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Spiders don't count.
You've come far.
Man, you can jump farther. Slow-mo on that too. Oh well.
I woke up in a cage, floating high in a human... We must defeat her.
Oh. Man, they attack faster too. Alright, cool, they're all stunned.
It's clear.
Oh boy. Really curious to see what's new.
has been done to you.
You kept us waiting. Kept us waiting.
Free him!
It's the spiders, ain't it?
Spider does not forfeit his prey, Ranger. Not unless a greater has to set before it. I called you here for a reason. I called you here.
You will return him to me. Now.
It's aggressive as always.
You are brave. For a man. But it is not your sword that will save him. How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer. To suffer.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
You want the ring?
You would give me the ring for the wraith.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait.
Time now!
Take your prize.
I'm impressed, Ranger. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
You make another ring, but now she has one.
You have doomed us, Talion. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Then we must take it back.
He is weakened after all.
The war you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true.
Sucks, we lost the ring. Hope we get it back.
The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
This is gonna be good.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Right. Yep. Confirms it right at the beginning. No fall damage.
Down here. What are we even waiting for?
Alright, cool. Wraith vision is still the same.
There. His mind is weak. Who leads the search for the Palantir?
Ooh, yeah, they sped this up a lot. Ah, okay. Kind of want some more credence like the Uruk-hai before we like freak out a lot at some simple stuff, but it's the power of the Wraith to amplify their fears that lends a lot more credence to just how shitless we scare them. Oh, no brand?
The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
Palantir. What do I know about seeing stones?
Here we have some more worms? Oh, I'm really noticing the lower resolution. Maybe step the field. No, it's probably the dynamic res. I will see about doing that. Well, first off, I need to... Yeah, depth of field is off. So then, let's... turn that off. Apply. And... get back to it. Ooh, and now I notice the lower frame rate. Oh, that's an interesting dynamic. I'll probably have to turn on some settings, honestly. Guarantee stable frame rate and resolution. But if I have to pick, I'd sacrifice resolution. The 50 FPS is looking a little choppy. Factor of 2. Medium. Ah, okay, mesh quality is about distance. Try medium. Actually, keep that high and I'll just turn off motion blur for now. Because, as I said, I feel neutral about motion blur, but it undeniably has an impact on frame rate. Still feels a little choppy though. A little bit choppy. Alright, so I'll bring that down to medium. I really want to keep shadow quality high. Shadow quality actually is a huge frame drainer, but I really like that at high. Vegetation rate? I'll keep vegetation range high. Either keep it high or none. I don't like the mid setting because then I notice the pop in a lot. What is that? Some circumstances. Dynamic light distances and radii. Yeah, that's kind of it. Just the mesh quality and the lighting would be all I could probably not be bothered by immediately. That feels better. Might turn motion blur back on just to hide some of that. Rotating around, there's like little minor bits of artifacting, I think. Oh boy, that frame rate. Alright, full screen. Slightly, but not enough. I don't know what those scores mean, though, to be honest. Lighting all the way down to medium, because that's another big thing. It still is a bit slow, though.
You think one of us can ever become a Nazgul? An Uruk Nazgul? I'd like to see that. I wonder what it'd be like to
See if I can sneak past him. Nope.
It's the Grave Walker! I thought he was dead! He is! Italian, the bow.
I thought he was dead. He is. Okay, they have like way less focus. Actually, maybe that's just how much focus you normally have.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it,
We could turn the tide.
I'm guessing the Palantir is going to be pivotal to the core mechanics of this game. Seriously, probably shadow detail too. Alright, I'll bring that down to medium. Mesh quality down to low. Gosh, this is... Alright, that seems better.
We need a target their captains.
Yeah, mesh quality, bring that down, it seems better. Yeah, I can see when the textures pop in, but it's far enough.
He's close.
The Wraith world will reveal his presence. Ook-book.
Hey, it's Ukbook again. Is it Ukbook? Hmm. Ah. Deranged, fireproof, listen-proof, beast-proof. Eesh. Alright, so just stealth. I'll have to do some benchmarks again after stream. Actually, you know what? I think for the stream, because you guys are in, it's 4K bit rate, you're probably getting things that are already a little blurry. So I think I'll just bring this stuff back up to high. Motion blur on. Yep, then just double check they're set. Yep, and then just do dynamic res for 60. Oh, that is blurry. It's not super duper blurry, but it's blurry.
The Seeing Stone. You see that? Then you come running to me. Do not touch it. Now I'm gonna say that again. Do not touch it. If it doesn't kill you, then I will. What was that noise? Then see to it, you glob!
Alright, let's see if I can target him specifically.
What are we supposed to do with this? Maybe it was just rats. Stay on your guard.
There we are. Wait, with the Wraith?
Come on, get him!
For Gondor! I
Ooh.
will avenge my brothers!
Take this! Magville! Oh, I've heard stories about you and your Wraith. Stories about how you can't die. Well, let's find out if they're true.
Die, Hellmore!
Yeah, I have a much smaller window than before. Oh, other guy got him. I don't know if it's because of my settings, but I'm noticing stuff like the hands not getting animated as much. I mean, that's totally fine because I've seen the scales, seen a sneak preview of the scales, just how large the battles get in this. That you totally have to cut back on details to render that. Oh, it went from runes to gear. Ah, I'm guessing that's what happens to our runes. Oh, well, we can modify. Oh. Okay. Looks like armor will... I don't know if the armor will change our appearance or not, because there are skins in the game. I remember in the sneak preview I saw it was level 80 was the guy, so... That might be the level cap? I don't know. Oh, okay. So, alright. We did get some free skins because it's Definitive Edition. I don't know what skins they are, though.
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Nina Seathal still stands.
We're about to lose the Middle City, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait. What is your name?
Idril,
Talion.
don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today.
I'll be glad if...
Do you hear that, Ranger?
I'm faster than her.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need
Oh.
our help. Let's move.
No, now she seems faster than me. Alright, that's actually pretty cool. That was one of the big issues I had with NPCs.
Closer? I thought we were dead.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
So glad we actually have, like, humans with us, because we only ever saw them in chains back in the day.
Whether you die today and tomorrow, man,
This is just like Shelob's vision.
If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
Hasn't looked good for weeks.
Oh, that's on me. Alright, fine. I'll run for it. I was trying to help them out. Thought we'd do that. Guess we just don't. I wonder if Drain restores health, though.
Rally at the gate.
keep moving. We'll cover your retreat. Fall back to the gate. The middle city is lost.
Join us! The gate is closing!
We'll be right behind you.
Frame rate is buttery smooth, but it really is
The middle city is
a
lost!
bit blurry.
Pull it back. Go.
Sergeant Daigle, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost.
Not before we finish these filthy trucks.
It's like instead of a flurry kill, we get an insta-stun. Which can lead to ground execution. And that's helpful. Alright, time for me to move.
Faster, Ranger!
If only I hadn't put so much Celebrimbor's power into the ring. We could mow down these orcs, no problem. There's our resolution. Oh, this was like 30 FPS.
Quickly, under the gate!
Get moving!
What are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support.
Alright. Oh, hello. Ah. Man, they like attack very fast. Oh, I can drain for health. Just said that. Cool, it was only for elf shot before. I wonder how fast draining is, though.
We've lost the middle city. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Hennefernon.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before the next assault.
I remember this guy's voice from the loading screens in Shadow of Mordor.
A ranger from the Black Gate. I thought you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Baron.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time we tasted fear.
The men are assembled, General.
Looking forward to when we can brainwash some Uruks again. get some level stuff. Oh, that'll be good for... Okay, you can do that vertically now, too. Say at the top of a climb vault up over the edge. Oh, that's great. Oh, I have to unlock this one. That's really improved.
Secure the Palantir now. The city is weak and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look,
The towers bear his mark.
those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
Just notice that the pupil of the eye is actually a silhouette of Sauron himself. Oh yeah, that's right. Photo mode does exist. I really haven't been using it, so... I am very curious, though, about these skins. Yeah, 'cause we have a few defaults because Definitive Edition. I wonder how I get other ones, though. Okay, so some of them are just completing stuff. I've no doubt some of the skins used to be purchasable in the cash shop, but the thing is with the cash shop is it's gone, and I don't know what they did with those skins. They probably add them into the game as something you can get normally, but beyond that, I don't know. Alright, so detonate. Oh, Shadow Strike into a fire pit. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that was really good. Oh, we don't have executions yet. At least now I know where the might meter is. Ah, price of daggers. Not multiple though. Ah, upgrades. I wonder if we can get all of them, or if only some, or only one. Probably only need one to get to the next tier, but I see 3 here. Ooh. And we have drain. Recover health by draining life from orcs. Alright. Aha. So we used to just get elf shot, but now we get, and then had to upgrade for health. Now we get health and have to upgrade for elf shot. So we do get the brand rather early on then. Ooh, full health. Quite something. That's what I was trying to do. 'Cause I'd seen that, and I was trying to do it assuming it was a base ability, but nah, it's upgrade. Oh, that was a badass execution there. Yeah, we do not have much on us. Just curious though. So it seemed we have this, we have the icon, sure. But does any of that actually translate to, you know?
We will dismantle his hold on Minas Evil. We will shift the tide of war.
That's his quote from the last thing he said in the first game. Alright. Get that a bit later. Was it? Myriad. Probably going to use this for upgrades. And we did not carry over how much we had from the first game. Didn't even hit A to mantle that. Alright, they're way below.
These Hydia are but dark imitations of the Palantir. But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
And there's one. Including. Oh, now we have to actually find these ourselves. Interesting. Instead of just getting all of them on the map. I have a lot of memory. Wonder if we ever get the ring back. I feel like she's gonna have the ring for the entirety of this campaign. I forget if she has it in the movies or the books. There's... There... If...
The city
There
is
we are.
built on the ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
Alright. don't want to kill the intel. Let's see. Oh, I can just do a freaking scare warning. Oh, I can do a sky interrogate. Hey, Duct Tape. Ooh, alright. Ooh, free floating instead of snapping to them. Oh, let's just go down the list then. Oh, there's undead in this game. Oh, oops. Gosh, that is... that's difficult. Yep, of course the grog blows. Grog! And her ray stun's way weaker now. Oh, I can spend focus to actually sprint faster. Uh-huh. That'll help in overall movement. Elven range skill. Hopefully that increases our focus, because I can only get like one headshot off with our current amount of focus. It's a much shorter window.
If anywhere in Mordor is safe from Sauron, it is barrows like these. Reminders that even the Dark Lord's reach extends only so far.
Ah, and it just opens itself. Alright.
In a bygone age, my army marched on Mordor. We buried our honored dead in barrows like this one. Our greatest warriors are preserved here, protected by powerful magic. And we used all our arts to bring the virtues of the elves with us as we marched.
And you had the One Ring.
Yes. And with it, I forged an army. I led the charge against Sauron.
And he ultimately... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. An elf shot.
When Sauron revealed the betrayal, I took up arms against him. In my wrath, I was determined to punish him for his treachery.
Alright. Definitely a much shorter counter. That might be because of the Nemesis difficulty. In all honesty. That's a much shorter drain window. Come on. Oh, hello there. Explosion kills are still a thing. Oh, almost got it. Don't have fast ground executions, so... Alright. Jesus freaking Christ! What even is that? Oh. Yep. From the jaws of defeat sees victory.
The new ring, our ring, is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
Hope we get it back. Something tells me we won't, though. Heck was the timeout? I don't even know. Guess we can...
lost for now, but we can still secure the Palantir.
Then we will go to the Great Hall. Idril is there. She may be able to help us.
I guess we can redo them then? Okay. Have to go find the Ifilton first then. I personally want to find out what the heck. When I perfect this.
When Sauron revealed his betrayal, I took up arms against him. In my wrath, I was determined to punish him for his treachery.
Oh, he has so much more focus. He's getting focus back for fucking kills, too. Alright. Alright, we don't get Elf Shot for the ring, but we do get our health back. Alright. Fucking Christ, what the hell even is this? I don't even know what the hell the power element town limit is. Ah, there's your town limit. I didn't see a timer anywhere, though. Oh, hello. Okay, so it's not per item, but rather per type. Guess this replaced runes? Alright. Alright, so weapon. Oh, I can farm some. I was about to say Ithilden, but that's not what it is. Right. There was an MER. Already forgotten what it was called. You rarely heard the term in Shadow of Mordor. Alright. Fine for now, I guess. And that will be where I have to leave it now, assuming that fight up top isn't anything major. Good gosh, that's just so awesome to have. I don't know what this icon is, but... Oh, whoop, that's an ally. Alright. Stun. Nope. I lost a lot of guys, though. Yeah, so... Ah! It's a drop for... Okay. Might have been the... I thought to call it a rune, but it wasn't a rune. I'll call them glyphs for now, until I re-see what the heck. Oh boy. Gosh, the new elven agility is really something. Alright, now then, what to... Yeah, I'll probably get execution. Take a look at the other stuff, though. Grace daggers would be nice. Go for execution, though. Alright, it is almost 11 p.m., so I will call it here. I'll try to get to a tower, though. There's ours. That tower over yonder. Oh, that's really far. And this is also, like, really far, too. Oh. Anyhow. That'll be it for tonight. Man, there's just a lot to do. Anywho, thank you very much for watching. Pick this up tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to when I can start doing some sandboxing off stream.